Before the blood. Before the chainsaws. Before the monsters and the madness. There was a boy whose dreams were painfully small. Not to become a hero. Not to save the world. Just bread with jam. Maybe a girlfriend. Maybe a life worth living. His name was Denji. And life had already beaten him before it even began. His father left behind mountains of debt. Debt that Denji inherited. Debt that the Yakuza made sure he never forgot. Every day, he lived like a stray dog. Selling body parts. Hunting devils. Barely surviving. But through all that misery, there was one thing he had. Pochita. A tiny devil with a chainsaw sticking out of his head. Not a weapon. Not a pet. A friend. The only friend Denji had. Then came the betrayal. The Yakuza wanted more. More money. More blood. More from a boy who had nothing left to give. And in the darkness of an abandoned warehouse, they killed him. Game over. End of story. Except, stories don't always end when people die. Because Pochita made a choice. A choice that changed everything. I'll give you my heart. And suddenly, the dead boy stood up. Chains burst from his arms. A roaring chainsaw ripped through his skull. Blood sprayed through the air. And the world met something it had never seen before. Chainsaw Man. After that, Denji was pulled into public safety. For the first time in his life, he had food. A bed. People around him. And then, Makima. Kind. Mysterious. Dangerous. She looked at Denji and gave him something no one ever had before. Attention. And for Denji, that was enough to follow her anywhere. Then came Aki. Cold on the outside. Actually human underneath. Then power. An absolute walking disaster pretending to be a person. Somehow, these broken people started becoming a family. For a moment, life almost felt normal. Almost. Because devils don't let people stay happy for long. The battles grew uglier. The enemies grew stronger. Friends bled. People died. And Denji slowly learned something terrifying. Having dreams hurts. Because once you finally get what you want, you become scared of losing it. And now,